Taimatuia. Open it up for questions.
Coach said, this was a game where you guys did a lot of, mistakes and errors. You guys feel like that's what the big difference in this game?
Well, I feel like we did a lot of things right, and we had a lot of fight and heart in this game. But like Coach said, there's those couple mistakes that can ruin a whole game for you, and those were the big things in this game that didn't go right and made this game not what we wanted it to be.
TJ, all week long you guys talked about the speed that Oregon State features on offense. When you guys got out there on the field, how real was it?
It was what we practiced actually, but overall it was the mental part, and that's how they jumped on us. They did nothing big. They didn't try to run. They tested our corners, and we knew that they were going to do that because that's what happened last week, and we weren't mentally prepared in the first half, and that's how it started. When they had that jump, and we got to play better. It was not enough. The score looks close, but it was not enough. It was not good enough for our defense. It was nothing new. We just have to get better.
Talk about that jump. It seemed like they had that jump in the first half, but then you guys came right back in the second half. Talk about what motivated that. What brought that about?
There was no motivation actually. In the locker room, it's like I said, we practiced this, so it was nothing new, and our coaches harped on us to do our job, know the situation, understand where you at, understand what the offense is trying to do to you. There is no motivation. It's just one of those that we have to start from before even the game started, because we got to be prepared and we should know what we should do. And I feel like we got to get better at that, preparing ourselves better for the next team. But they didn't, like I said, they did nothing tricky. They didn't do anything. It's that we did it to ourselves, and I feel like that's how we lost.
TJ, while we're talking here right now, can you talk a little bit about the game you had, though? I mean, you were key. You had that pick. You had sacks in the first and second half. How important was that momentum-wise for this team?
Gotta execute, and it's not just me that made that play. It was the other 10 guys that set up that play for me to get there, and it was just so happened at the right place at the right time. And if we keep playing like that from the first quarter, then we would have been a whole different ball game. And to me, now it's done, so it is what it is.
Lance, in the second half, you were key with that fumble recovery. As a captain of this team, how big was that for that unit in the second half?
The kickoff?
Yeah.
The kickoff? Oh, it was great. It was just when we started off the second half, D Magic told me right on my face, he told me, I'm gonna strip this ball. And all we do in special teams, because Coach Demo is a great coach. All he gives us these 3 words is trust, belief, and accountability. And I gave those 3 words to D Magic, and I told myself that if you're gonna strip the ball, then I'm gonna recover it. He told me right before we went into the kickoff, he told me, Lance, I'm gonna strip this ball. And I told him, all right, I'm gonna recover it. And the moment he executed the play, the moment he stripped that ball, I saw the ball on the ground, and I just picked it up, and I went on the sideline. I told D Magic, we got the ball back, so we just gotta execute.
As a captain, how much accountability do you put on yourself?
A lot, man. It's not only me as a captain that I gotta be accountable for everybody, but it's also our players. Just because I'm a captain doesn't mean I gotta be the one that brings the juice or the one that's always running to the ball. It just gives me a like a push. You know what I mean? Like I work hard. My teammates work hard. My offense works hard. My defense works hard, and my special teams works hard. If everybody all just buys in and be accountable, we'll be a great team. I promise you that.
That second half, you guys feel you picked up some momentum at least going into next week?
Not really. Well, kind of, yeah. But we're not really into that mode right now. We just gotta execute. You know, we just gotta be more detailed. You know, just gotta be more give more trust and all belief and accountability into our teammates.
Okay, thanks guys. We got one